So I didn't even realize these guys were playing, but it looks like we're back with another tournament. This is the same tournament that we saw yesterday, the $300 Lucifer Arises tournament. I think we're still in round one, Freestyler versus Sonic, which I think plays under the name Zars, if you're familiar. I think Freestyler is the stronger player here, so I'm expecting him to win, but let's see. We're back on Tournament Desert. We've got USA versus GLA, which is pretty standard matchup that we often see first played. It's the matchup that I played first against Ruiz as well. David James says, where do I stand on Brexit? I stand on Brexit for voting out. I voted out. But it is a bit of a mess at the moment, I admit that. So hopefully you can hear the 0 hour music. I don't know if I put it loud enough or not. I think it's just loud enough. So yeah, we've got Sonic going for 2 supplies and 2 tunnels. This supply is a little bit off, and you will often see a player like Sonic doing weird stuff like this. It's a little bit further away, and I think it collects a little bit slower because it's a bit of an angle and a bit further away. Kind of want to build it over here or over here, so your workers are nice and close and haven't got that far to run. So those are going down there. Terrorist, nice from Sonic, has immediately hit that. I don't even think one worker has gone down. Weirdly, we've got this like Jean Monkel logo or special unit logo, this little star thing. And then we've got Freestyler boxing in his dozer, his only remaining dozer, because one has gone down. The Chinook is going to go back and drop off some stuff. We've got Freestyler sending his first V to the right hand side of the map. We've got our first technical going there as well, so the technical might be denied. Let's see what happens. Terrorist, unlucky for Sonic, not going to hit the V, and the technical is probably going to be stopped. He's not demo, so he's only going to take out a barracks here. This is not worth it at all. Taking out a barracks is not worth it. At least he's done some damage though. It's better than it being completely denied altogether. Tunnel going up on the left hand side. 2 technicals now in the base for Sonic. Only 3 workers collecting there. We've got another tech RPG actually in the base, and the technical is going to go down, but he has picked up 1 V already. They got 2 RPGs harassing Freestyler's supply, and another 3 technicals coming in. So Sonic is keeping up the pressure. Got another 3 technicals in the base for Freestyler. He's got to deal with these. I don't know if there's any RPGs inside of it though, but if anything gets produced from the barracks now, that's immediately going to go down. 4 Vs with Hellfires are coming back in. 1 V going down. This is bad micro from Freestyler so far. That was bad targeting there from Sonic, because that one was already low and he started targeting that one, so that was really bad targeting by him. He could have picked off on at least 1 more V there. Chinook is going to do a combat drop, it looks like, on the build-in, but actually has gone back. I think he's actually failed. I think he didn't have enough rangers inside of it to clear it out. I don't know the ratio, actually, of rangers that you require to take out the RPGs. I've never actually looked into it properly. The title is changed, by the way. You need to refresh if you want to see the new title. I have changed it. Hopefully it says Freestyler versus Sonic now. Let me know if it doesn't. So yeah, we've got actually Sonic is keeping up the pressure really, really well. Another tech RPG. The Vs are moving out on the right hand side, but there is a demo trap, and I think Freestyler knows it the way he stopped his Vs. Drone has been produced, and he might actually not realize that there's a demo trap there, because the drone is actually a little bit further away. He actually might move forward. He is going to move forward. Demo trap revealed, but the tech RPG is taking out Freestyler's second supply. Plenty of technicals still being produced, and he's got 5 workers now. So actually Sonic is not doing too bad at all. Another demo trap though, and the drone has gone out of the way a little bit. The Freestyler seems to be aware there's another demo trap there. The RPGs are going to be cleared up, but the supply has already gone down. Crusader in the base now for Freestyler, and a load of technicals out now, and if these Vs are not careful, they could be picked off. There are plenty of technicals here now to take this out. Tunnel's going to start doing a little bit of damage to one of the Vs. Going to be forced back a little bit. I'd like to see this tunnel repaired. Plenty of technicals out, and 1 V is going to get picked off. Sonic is actually having a really decent game. He's not doing bad at all. If I was to jump in this game now, I'd much rather be in Sonic's position. He's definitely caused enough damage. He's also on a 3rd supply. Yo, HK, welcome, dude. Daniel says, who is the best player at the moment right now? You have to say at the moment right now it's probably Rage, because he beat Size just recently, I think. I might be wrong. I think he beat Size, and it also, as of recent, he's got a positive score against Size, I think, but only just. So yeah, you have to say Size. Sorry, you have to say Rage. What am I about? All these Vs are going down for Freestyler. This is absolutely a horrendous game for Freestyler. A few technicals are going to be picked up in the meantime, because this garrison is fully loaded with missile defenders. Not fully loaded, but I mean, he's got a fair few in there, about 3 or 4. One technical is just going to escape, and the second supply for Freestyler has been rebuilt, but Sonic is already building a palace. He's got his oil, and actually this is looking pretty, I wouldn't say flawless, the way that first technical kind of failed, but he did hit the barracks, but almost flawless. It's looking pretty good. To be at the 5 minutes mark, have dealt that much damage. Already getting palace, already got his oil, third supply. Is not looking bad at all. Yo, Web Science, no problem. No problem at all. Technicals wasted there from Sonic. This is not what I want to see. I don't want to see Freestyler be let into this game. Some players have a good start, but then are not able to finish the game and close it out. We've got another technical coming on this right-hand side. I'd like to see Sonic actually upgrade to a second arms dealer and just mass-produce units and take out Freestyler that way. He's massively ahead now. He's on his oil. Third supply, plenty of workers. Needs the bunker in the middle. We've got either a tech RPG or a tech terror. I don't know quite what it is. Is he going to hit the barracks again? It looks like it. Or is he going to hit the supply? But Freestyler not knowing quite how to handle this. Barracks is going to be taken out with 2 terrorists. So the pressure is being kept on. Oh, Doza's going to go down. Doza, he's Dozaless. Really well done by Sonic. But is Sonic going to panic now? Or is he going to manage to hold on? Because all he does need to do is hold on now. He just needs to throw down a load of tunnels, maybe even second arms dealer. Palace is up, get buggies, get Jarman. But the Freestyler is definitely looking like he's going to go 1-0 down here. The Vs for Freestyler are pushing out, but I feel like it's a pretty lost cause. Every V that goes down now, if he loses any missile defenders, he cannot reproduce them, and the missile defenders are what makes the Vs strong. The Vs without missile defenders are not strong at all. Buildings in the middle are going to fight against each other. But I feel like Freestyler is on a real time limit. Freestyler needs to get some damage off now. 2 technicals going to run a little bit too far forward and are probably going to go down. Second arms dealer produced, 2 demo traps going down, 3 demo traps, another first stinger, loads more demo traps. Sonic is doing pretty well. I'd like to see him. I feel like he's maybe panicking a little bit, throwing down all these demo traps. I don't think he necessarily needs to. I think quads and buggies, now that Freestyler's kind of sat in his base a bit, quads and buggies, and is going to win this game nice and easy. Garrison building on the right side, they're going to take some damage from the buggies. I don't think he needs to be engaged in that though. I would Toxin Tractor it rather than do it the long way. Also, I'd like to see a black market and the workers' shoes, my favourite upgrade. And the buggy ammo upgrade, I'd like to see that as well. Technical is going to run through and drop off a load of terrorists, and if Freestyler is not quick, that's going to go down. Yeah, the war factory is down. Now he's on a power and a supply, and that is it. So Sonic is absolutely on fire this game. Freestyler's not had much of a chance so far, and that's with Sonic not playing completely perfect. It's been pretty good, but like that first tech terror completely messed up, just only hitting the barracks. Usually after that happens, usually USA gets a good foothold in the game, but Sonic is doing really well. Loads of buggies out now for him. He's got 8 buggies in the middle. Freestyler's pushing down this left hand side, but there is a bunkered building bunkered building there, and the tunnel is going to cause a little bit of damage to this V, but there is loads of buggies now coming back to try and defend it. And these Vs are pretty much empty. 3 missile defenders have dropped off to try and laser lock some of the buggies, but Freestyler is on a real time limit now, and he hasn't got that much firepower within his army. Supply on the left side is going down. Buggies are taking out 1v, but remember, every unit that goes down now, Freestyler can't replace. Freestyler throws down GG, and that goes 1-0 to Sonic. Well played by Sonic. Was not expecting that. Freestyler's USA looking a little bit shaky there. Gonna update the scoreboard. It's got 1-0 for Sonic, looking pretty decent. Dudush is another streamer. I think he's fairly new, quite small. But yeah, he's left. He's left now. They seem to think it's him lagging. I'm not 100%. I don't know his setup or what connection he's on or anything like that. But here we are with the second game. Score is 1-0 to Sonic. He won the previous GLA versus USA. If you are just tuning in right now, yeah, I think he's Russian. I'm not 100%. He speaks all right English though, I think. But yeah, now we've got Freestyler in the south in the red as GLA Vanilla, and in the north we've got Sonic, aka Zars. I think he's Zars. I'm not 100% sure. Someone may want to correct me. I think he's Russian. Is he Russian? I'm not 100%. And he is in the USA Vanilla. We're on Tournament Desert, the most popular map in the entire game. Got Sonic going for 2 supplies, pretty standard. I imagine he's going to box in his Dozer. Freestyler's GLA is usually very good. It's pretty aggressive, similar to how we saw Sonic play just a second ago. He's good at like getting quads tucked in the back of your supply line. He is good at tech RPG, taking out your Chinooks. He's very decent. By no means a bad player at GLA versus USA. So let's see what is going to happen. Freestyler sending his RPGs into the middle buildings. We've got a tunnel going up on the left side, but I think the Dozer is going to be in time to stop it. Second supply is established. Freestyler's worker is going to be stopped. Freestyler not paying attention, so Sonic is having more success. His success is continuing into this game. Freestyler really needs to be equalizing here. I imagine that's the tech RPG. He's not dropped a worker off to reconstruct his tunnel, but the Dozer is going to go down, so that's not actually worth it. A worker for a Dozer is not worth it. But he has delayed Freestyler and set him back a little bit, and that's also delayed this tech RPG, but it also has scrapped it up. Missile Defender is going to try and get inside of this bunker. I imagine Freestyler is going to stop that, though. He's got a scrapped up tech, and it would only take 2 shots to kill the Missile Defender there. Looks like he's going to get inside the building there, which is a little bit annoying for Freestyler, because now he's either got to destroy that building or he's got to make a toxin tractor. Meanwhile, there are 2 barracks established for Sonic, which is a bit unusual. You don't normally see that, but either way, he has done it. I don't know if he's trying to trap technicals behind there or not, but actually it looks not too bad. He's producing missile defenders at twice the normal rate, but it does cost him an extra 600 for that barracks. 3 technicals, sorry, 3 Vs and 1 ambulance are going to try and stop this technical. The technical is going to get in and successfully detonate a terror tech on the supply. Supply is going to go down. Technical in the back of the supply line now, causing big damage to the Chinooks. And this is one problem with that second barracks. It takes longer now to get around the back, so the Chinooks have been forced off. So Sonic is in a bit of a situation. The technicals do get cleaned up. Plenty of missile defenders out now for Sonic. He seems to have abandoned making Vs and just made loads of missile defenders. The toxin tractor actually shooting at the ropes there. A nice clear out there from Freestyler. Quads now being produced. And the 3 Vs and an ambulance are now moving out. He's got loads of missile defenders in there, but I only think there's only 1 RPG in there, so I think he can probably move out. I think he can probably push through here, but a tunnel and RPGs have been produced now, and we've got Technicals out, got 5 technicals out, and these Vs are taking a bit of damage. Probably at least 1 or 2 going to go down. That's a really bad move out there from Sonic, losing 2 of his Vs, and they were very, very full as well. Ambulance is going to survive though, and I think the other technical is going to finish that off. Bad target in there from Freestyler. Would have picked off the ambulance because there's no way of him picking off that V. But the V is extremely low now. It's only going to take 1 more technical, and that's going to go down. Laser lock coming in pretty instant actually from Sonic, but I think he's lost too many Vs. See what I mean about the quads tucked at the back? So Freestyler actually dealing damage to the Chinooks now. Missile defenders are all going to go down to the RPGs. Instant laser lock once again, but they're thinning out now. There's just only 2 of them left. Now gone down. This V is going to get in the supply line, kill a few workers, but it's definitely not worth it for the amount of Vs that he just lost there. A tunnel going up on the right hand side. Weirdly, again, you see the special unit sign. Don't know why that happens. Very, very strange. Sonic is only on $400. He has the tow missile upgrade. V going extremely low there, dealing a little bit of damage to himself. Missile defenders have unloaded. But the Chinook here is going to go down as well. Only 1 quad in the back there, and that's dealt massive economic damage to Sonic. I don't think he can come back from that now, to be honest. I think he's lost way too much. There's that group of Vs and the and a load of Chinooks to 1 quad is not good at all. Not a situation you want to be in. V is forced back, just surviving on about 0 HP. Missile defenders are all going down to the RPGs though. 3rd supply established a Freestyler, and GLA is dominating once again. It's looking like it's going to be a 1-1. I'm not sure Sonic really has an answer for this. He's only got 2 Vs out now, one ambulance. One of his Chinooks is literally about to die. The Vs are coming in to clear this up, but 2 technicals and a load of RPGs are taking out Sonic's 2nd supply now. The Dozer are going to have to go back over there to rebuild it, and then he's at risk of losing the Dozer, so... Tech RPGs now in the base of Sonic, dealing massive damage to these Vs. Loads of Vs going down. He's only got 1 left now with 1 ambulance. He's looking pretty bad. Throws down GG, and Freestyler pulls it back. GLA dominating once again. So that takes the score to 1-1. Tank and laser they seem to want to go for. I think I don't know, which one do I prefer? I think I prefer the tank because it's awkward for laser to defend this supply here. When a GAT gets tucked in the back, you kind of have to put a missile defender in there nice and early, or even 2. So we're on Gorge Drought, one of my favorite maps. We've got Sonic in the north with the USA laser blue color, and in the south we've got Freestyler with China tank in the red. So yeah, I do prefer to have tank in this matchup on this map, probably. Because it's nice and big, you're probably going to be able to get a propaganda center up by the time laser gets to your base. Yeah, laser is the stronger army on probably most maps, but because of this ridge here, it makes it a bit difficult. If a GAT can easily get tucked behind the back, and like if you're building 5 aces and laser turrets, you can probably build a laser turret there, and that's the only kind of single entrance that you can block off. You've still got this whole massive entrance and this whole kind of right side, like that whole massive part of terrain. And a GAT can get tucked in the back there, so it's pretty hard for laser, I think. But let's see who wins. I think laser will probably lose both times, but let's see what's going to happen. Got Freestyler going for 2 war factories, 2 supplies. Looks like a perfect supply placement on both of them. We've got that weird special unit symbol again on the map. And we've got a war factory barracks, surprise, surprise, from Sonic. 2 Chinooks on both, built nice and quick. Sonic is looking like he wants to build a turret exactly where I said. Maybe he'll build it there, actually. Or maybe he's just scouting with a dozer, I'm not 100%. You could just build it there, and it really does block off that entrance. Generally, you want to build it a little bit further back there, because then it will also provide some cover here. First V is out and going to the right hand side. First GAT is out and going to the right side too. So it's going to meet the V. Freestyler ready to build a third supply. V is going to meet the GAT, and actually it's loaded with 4 missile defenders, it looks like, so the GAT is going to take some heavy damage. And the GAT is actually going to do quite a bit of damage to the V, but there is a battle drone, so it's going to heal, and the GAT is going to get probably in the supply line, unless this one is fully loaded as well. He's gone for the 2 barracks again. Maybe he's going to become renowned for the 2 barracks, but the GAT is going to go down, but we've got 2 more GATs coming in. And this is what I mean about Laser having to defend. I don't think Sonic, even if he reacts right now, is not going to be able to defend that very well. Third supply is up, and Outpost is going to be bust open, but once these GATs get in the supply line, it just makes it so messy for USA. He's also losing a load of missile defenders here. It's looking real bad for him at the moment. The GATs are actually going to go down. To be fair, he only has lost missile defenders, so maybe if he puts them straight back now, he can get back in the game. The V has gone down though, did miss that to the 2 missile defenders it looks like. Sorry, to the 2 RPGs. But the third supply is now well and truly established. So he should be on loads of cash now. He's on 2k, but he's bound to be on more soon because even if you keep producing GATs, you're still at a surplus, so you're still making money. Even if you keep producing gas, you'll still increase the amount of cash that you've got. With a third supply, that'll just increase even more. Looks like he's going for the oil as well. Another V, horrendous micro there, but at least the GAT has gone down as well. But this GAT now is going to get in the supply line exactly that location where I said before is going to be dealing damage to the Chinooks, and actually the V is probably going to be able to handle this. Just wants to put 1 missile defender in there to defend it, and another V being built at home now. Bunker has been placed down by Freestyler on the right side. It looks a little bit far back, but actually when you think about it, the V's got to come like here if it's going to be dealing damage to these trucks, so actually it's not a bad location at all. 2 GATs charging down the center, but 2 GATs are already a little bit further on as well. Try and keep it English in the chat, guys, so everybody knows what you're saying. When you write all this Russian text, I'm not sure half of the stream or even 90% of the stream know what you're saying. So if you can talk English, then that would be much appreciated. 2 GATs going down now. And the V's are moving out with an ambulance. So the turret is going down. Laser defense. ECM's now in the mix, which is going to make it a lot harder for Sonic to deal with now. He's only got 2 Vs as well that are fully loaded. 1 V back at home, but this is not enough to be dealing with the army of Freestyler. He needs laser tanks now. He needs to mix some laser tanks in, but then Freestyler can just make Overlords, or he can make MiGs. To be honest, whatever he does now, Freestyler is in such a solid position. I don't think that Sonic is going to be able to win this one. So the Vs and the ECMs are going to engage, and all the Vs are looking like they're going to go down. 2 Vs gone down so far, and the third has been disabled and probably going to go down as well. This is not good from Sonic. He's lost everything. I don't think he can win. I think he's going to throw down GG anytime now. MiGs are out as well. I can hear the oils and the refineries captured as well. This is a complete domination by Freestyler. Sonic has not had a chance in this game. All the missile defenders are going down. The GATs have disabled the laser tank in the back. The missile defenders are going here, so they're going to be able to shoot the ECM. But, I mean, Sonic is just getting further and further behind. 2 GATs are going to walk into the laser tower, which is not good. The Chinooks are going to go back and start collecting again, but this GAT is actually just going to walk on by, doesn't care, it's just going to go straight by. And the Chinooks are going to take away even more damage, so Sonic is just falling further and further behind. 4 MiGs now out. They're going to hit the power. Didn't even need 4 MiGs to hit that. I think you only needed like 2, and the other 2 could have picked off another unit. But either way, Freestyler is no way losing this game. He's miles and miles ahead of the enemy. Lotus is now capturing Sonic's oil. MiGs have come in and hit the strategy center. I don't know if that's enough to kill it, actually, especially with those repairing it. Actually, apparently it is. I don't know if some of the MiGs were vetted up. Yeah, one of them was vetted up. That might have made a difference, not 100%. I think 4 MiGs usually can't kill a full HP strategy center. I might be wrong, but usually I think they leave it a little bit with a little bit of HP. But maybe the one with the extra veterancy made all the difference there. But Sonic is completely getting wrecked. I don't even know why he's still in the game, actually. He's got nothing left now, actually. I don't know what he's trying to do over here. I think he did do a drop and I've actually missed that. But either way, it doesn't even matter how much damage he does now. He's gone down. The special unit keeps changing them across the map. Did you see that? Is that because it's a Chinook? I don't know what's going on there with this strategy. With the special unit. Yeah, loads more collected for Freestyler there. He just completely dominated that map. Absolutely no chance for Sonic at all. So we're back with the reversed armies on Gorge Drought. We've got in the south Sonic in the cyan colour, aka teal colour, and he's trying to tank. And then north we've got Freestyler. He is USA Laser in the red, going for 2 supplies, and Sonic going for, it looks like 2 supplies as well. Pretty standard. I can't see really doing anything other than that. Maybe Tank wants to be going 3 doses, and maybe he can do like an aggressive war factory somewhere, maybe on the left or the right hand side. But generally, you probably don't want to be doing that. You probably want to be doing 2 supplies, 2 war factories. A pretty safe build order. It is best of 7, by the way. If you've just tuned in, it is another round 1 of that tournament, the $300 Lucifer Arises tournament. So you want to be thanking him. Actually, he's put up $300 of his own money to support a tournament. So you're seeing these games as a result of him. 2 war factories going down from Sonic, a little bit further forward than normal, so they're going to be produced on the map a little bit closer to Freestyler's base, but they are going to be slower to get the first couple of units out because he has had to move the dozer when otherwise he would be building them back in his base. Freestyler moving his dozers out to the left and to the right. Also a missile defender going into that building. He's going to fill a V with 5 missile defenders. That special unit is back. It really annoying me. Why is that keep coming back? First 2 units are produced, and it's a troop crawler and a GAT. He's going to try and take out the drone. Of course, the troop crawler detects stealth. Yo, Omar, welcome. And a V is going to engage the first 2 units. The troop crawler is almost popped open, and no veterancy from the Red Guard. A little bit unusual. If you're going to be making a troop crawler, you want to be getting the veterancy because they make him a little bit stronger to kill and deal a little bit more damage. So GAT on the right hand side, it's going to move out. The troop crawler is moving out too, or the Red Guard rather. No propaganda center just yet. 3rd supply going down about the same time that Freestyler made his. But there are a load more GATs on the field, but Freestyler has been allowed some time to make more Vs. Firebase is in quite a decent position. These Vs look pretty empty apart from those 2 there. There's 2 pretty full ones and 1 is pretty empty. So a bit of an engagement here between the Gats and the Vs. Freestyler having pretty decent micro so far. The Vs are getting picked off. Loads of Gats now out for Sonic, but they are really bunched together, and with perfect micro you can still take these out, but I think they're probably going to get pretty close to Freestyler's base before he manages to pick off all of them. Taking damage. There is the laser tank out now as well. 1V a little bit too close there, and Sonic has managed to take out 1V, it looks like. Yeah, he has managed to take that out, and I think these Gats are going to get in the supply line. Gat has gone close to the fire base there, but these Gats are taking heavy damage. The Chinook is going down there. There's so many laser tanks, there's so many Vs now with missile defenders inside of it. Losing one Chinook for that is actually not all so bad. But Sonic is on a third supply now, and a propaganda center going down, so he's not in too bad of a situation, but Freestyler does have quite a lot of defensive units out now. He's got 3 laser tanks and 2 Vs. 2 fire bases on either side. Sorry, 1 fire base on either side. Just going to provide a nice defense. Sonic is trying to copy kind of Freestyler's style of before building a barracks. Sorry, building a barracks and a bunker there, but it's a little bit slower than Freestyler was, and the V's are now going to get in and deal some damage. We've got a Lotus out, which is different to before, because I think Freestyler made Red Guard instead, but the laser tanks are moving out, and he's going to need some missile defenders, or sorry, tank hunters to deal with that. V is going to get disabled by the Lotus, and the missile defenders are going to run for their lives, but I think they're going to get taken out, or most of them at least, by the Gats. 2 missile defenders are going to escape and go inside of the garrison building, and Freestyler doesn't want to engage that because he's not going to be killing it anytime soon with the Gats. Firebase now going down for Freestyler. Freestyler also going for the oil and the refinery with his Ranger. Strategy Center going down for Freestyler. So I think Freestyler has been allowed into this game a little bit too long. You want to be causing damage nice and early, like Freestyler did to him before. As soon as you let a Firebase get up and these laser tanks, it's going to be a lot harder to deal with his tank. Lotus has captured the refinery. He's going to make his units nice and cheap now. He's going to favor the tank player because the tank player is on 2 war factories, whereas the laser player is only on 1. Freestyler is getting the oil now. Bunker is being placed down for the defense on the right hand side. I'd like to see 2 supplies there, not just 1 though.
Search and destroy.
The fly-in units over the V's are being taking some damage at least. Loads of Gats, loads of ECMs out now, but Freestyler does have a nice defense with 3 laser tanks and the fire base. He's going to need MiGs, and he's going to need, making Emperor Overlords actually, he's going to need the chain gun upgrade to tear through the fire bases nice and quick. Another fire base going down. Emperor Overlords are going to be really hard to deal with, so it's not a bad choice at all. I don't think this is the right engagement for tank to be taken against the laser tanks. Get on the left hand side there going down. 2 Emperor Overlords. That's going to be pretty difficult to deal with. Another 2 as well. So I was going to say, if he gets 4 of them and then kind of does them in a line formation to attack here, then Freestyler's going to have a very hard time dealing with that. It's if he sends 2 at a time, that's going to be bad. But if he sends all 4 together, then that's going to be hard for Freestyler to deal with. But he keeps sending these ECMs forward, and they keep taking heavy damage. I think even another one might go down there. I don't know why he keeps sending them. But these Emperor Overlords need backup from the ECMs because they're going to be laser locked pretty fast. And he's kind of hanging around with these Overlords. I absolutely don't like this play at all. He needs to send all 4 together if he's going to be taking anything out. Massive engagement here, but most of the drones are taking the damage, nothing else. He can't just attack move like that. He's attacking the wrong stuff. And he's wasted 2 Overlords there for pretty much nothing. It's really bad from Sonic. I would like to see all 4 of them attack at the same time. Not good from him at all. In the meantime, though, he is capturing the enemy's base, but his Lotus has been killed now. Don't think she captured it. Oh, she captured the war factory, and that's it. does have another 4 overlords though. He's produced another 2 behind that, and the line of defense is under attack again. I'd like to see these ECMs protected, because they're actually going to what's going to be saving the overlords. But I think, is he attacking the drones again? But Freestyler's defense this time is taking a heavy beating. And Freestyler's defense has been pretty much breached. When that firebase goes down, that's his front door wide open. There's some red guards there chilling on the right side, but all the action is kind of here. Freestyler having a real hard time dealing with this. I think he's used the A10 in the wrong place. He wants to be using the A10 here on his front door, not letting Sonic in his main base. A10 is going to hit the War Factory, but I think it might be even too late for him because these 2 overlords are powered through, and they're also both Vet 2 now as opposed to Vet 1. ECMs once again is going to walk forward and absolutely waste itself. There's only 2 ECMs now. Sorry, 3 is still 3 ECMs. But what is he doing? This ECM micro and the Overlord micro is horrendous. What is he doing? He's completely wasting his units. I'm not even sure what he was doing at all there. After such good success, just throwing away his units. I'm not sure what he's doing. But either way, it's still going to be hard for Freestyler to hold on. But Lotus has now not gone down. He's captured the enemy oil, but he's sending his units in line formation now with no ECMs. What is going on? He's built mines and pretty much everything. Scared of a burn. Okay, fair enough. But he's floating 8,500. What is going on? Is he dozerless? He's dozerless. That's what's happened. He's got no dozer. That's why the A10 hit the War Factory. Did I not realize that before? I don't know how he lost his dozer, but I've not been paying attention. He's lost his dozer. So that's why. He's producing loads of tank hunters now to be in the mix. It would have been nice if they were in the mix anyway. But I don't know if, just based on the micro I've seen so far, I don't know if this is enough to break Freestyler again. Freestyler's now got loads of missile defenders. He's got more laser tanks back on his line of defense. Another Overlord being picked off. There's a shock. Just completely throwing him away. I don't know what he's doing. Just one ECM. It produces in like 7 seconds or 8 seconds. And it's such a fast unit compared to the Overlord. He can catch up with him and defend him, but he seems not interested in defending his Overlord, just letting him die. V on the right side is engaging the Red Guard. Yeah, not sure how Freestyler picked off the dozer earlier. I wasn't paying attention. As soon as Pathfinders get out, though, these tank hunters are going to go down so fast. Game has slowed down a bit, but the more it slows down, the more it favors Freestyler. He's got the A10 missile, the A10 strike available, so A10 missile strike on, I don't know why I keep saying missile. The A10 airstrike? I don't know what it's called now. A10. When an A10 hits this army, that's going to really mess things up. Pathfinder's now out as well, so there's no way really Sonic can win now. After such good success, he threw away all his units. Maybe he was paying attention back at home, but it's not looking good for him at the moment. Lotus has captured the artillery platform, which is going to contain Freestyler in his base just a little bit more. On the right side, we've got a V with missile defenders inside of this. Yeah, the Pathfinders are inside of these inside of the fire bases. The army is being completely shredded. A10 airstrike is coming through now. Flamer is going to actually get through, but it's not going to survive very long. It's going to go down pretty quick. It's going to hit the strategy center. But A10 now has hit the War Factory. So Freestyler has taken the game. Unlucky to Sonic. I think he hung around in the beginning too much. He built us 2 War Factories a little bit further forward, so the first 2 gats were delayed. Then he kind of hung around and like gathered his gats up, when really you want to be spreading them out and stretching the USA as thin as possible. So yeah, he's really Sonic struggled quite a bit in that one. Who's going to win? Sonic's got Tox, so should be the stronger army. Not sure what happened there. Budweiser or Bud Light? Nah, it's none of them today. Some free beer I got today. My dad had too much over Christmas, so he gave it to me. It's Foster's. Australian beer, I think. Yeah, Australian. It says Melbourne on the front of it, so it gives me a bit of a clue. Okay, so I need to update the scoreboard, don't I? I know the scoreboard is already up to date. Freestyler only needs to win 1 more. He is Tox on Homeland Rocks in the north, in the red Jelly Stealth. And in the south, we've got Sonic. He is playing to win now. He needs to win the next 3 in a row. He is in the purple color and GLA Tox. We're on Homeland Rocks, so you get 2 safe supplies. This one and this one. This one here has got a little bit less. These supplies are 375 each, I think. Yes, 3750 each. You've got these cars in the middle, which are pretty important to get. Freestyler knows that and is going for both the cars. Just based on that alone, I'm going to say the Freestyler is going to win this, because Sonic's going to lose all of his workers. Actually, Terrorist is going to the middle, but I think Freestyler is a lot faster. Freestyler might actually even get Sonic's car. Yeah, he's going to get both. Freestyler is going to have a massive lead now. He's either going to stop the enemy tunnels getting up, which there is one there on the left-hand side, or he's going to hit the enemy workers, or both, in the supply line. That car hasn't been captured just yet. But, I mean, if he just hits all the workers here, that's going to cause massive economic damage. It might actually not kill him now, because he has been a little bit hesitant. He could have killed more. 2 workers going down. That car there hasn't been taken, though, weirdly. And terrorists have killed each of his workers on this right side. Yeah, the terror car actually has hit into it and caused some damage. And Freestyler's now going to try and disable that. Try and finish it off with the tech RPG, I would imagine. Technical from both players. No veterancy from Freestyler, though. He has forgotten about that important upgrade. And this technical from Sonic is going to finish... Ooh, really unlucky. That worker only has to go near it and just click on it. Even if it's just near it, it would finish, because it's already stuck on 100%. So it's really, really a shame there. Freestyler is going to manage to kill that, and I don't think Sonic's going to cancel it. You see what I mean? Why did you not cancel that? It's $800. I don't understand. All you have to do is click on it and press C. It cancels. Freestyler is already on a 3rd supply now as well. Another 2 technicals going to come out. 4 technicals here from Sonic, actually. He's going to take out some of the technicals of Freestyler. Massive technical engagement. This actually could be a game-changing moment, because these are going to scrap up now, and if he gets super scrapped, which he is, he's got a super scrapped one and a half scrapped one. All he has to do now is go to the War Factory, and that's GG. Just go straight to the war factory right now. Go, go, go. Straight to the war factory. Go on, Sonic. Go, go, go. Follow the mouse cursor. No, 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 not over there. You don't want to go to the tunnel. You just want to go straight outside the war factory. Straight outside the war factory. Just, why is he parking outside of the tunnel? Just engage the war factory. Yeah. Go right here. And just engage this and win the game. Toxin tractor has been constructed. What is this micro? You just wasted this. Was that the super tech? Don't tell me. Oh no, it wasn't the super tech. This one is. Oh man, all he has to do is 100% concentrate on this. Forget building anything else. Just forget everything and just park outside this war factory. Worker is going to build a tunnel, but I don't think he even needs to build a tunnel. He just needs to kill this arms dealer. Arms dealer going down now. And now he can scrap up even more. I think Freestyler's dead now just based on that. You see what I mean? If he just goes there and kills the war factory, that's GG. But the hijacker is coming in and going to take out... Oh, which one is he going to get? I think it's going to go down either way super quick. The tunnel is going to deal a little bit of damage here. Oh, unlucky for Freestyler there. I thought Freestyler was going to win that just based on that super quick third supply, but that technical engagement was just so bad by him. And Sonic, quite rightly, just what parked outside the war factory, was a little bit painful to watch, as quite rightly Derby or Derby H says in the chat. Okay, so potentially the last game. Let's see. Freestyler has got the stronger army now. Let's see if he's able to close it out right here and now on a 4-2, or is it going to go 3-3 and down to the wire? So back on Homeland Rocks, it is going to load this time. We've got Sonic in the north with the yellow cutter. He is GLA Stealth. Maybe he's going to be able to get the faster terrorist to the middle. He's made a big mistake there. You notice his first worker has actually gone to build a supply, when actually the first worker should be building the barracks round about there and getting both of them terror cars, like we almost saw Freestyler do in the last game. And in the south, we've got Freestyler in the red as GLA Toxin, considered the stronger army in this matchup, probably at least for the early and mid game. And then maybe later you could say Stealth is the stronger one. But you got to remember, Toxin Rebel Ambush is pretty strong at wiping out buggies as well, so probably Freestyler's got the stronger army here. You can see the special unit is on the map again where my mouse cursor is right now. Tunnel is going to be built over here by Freestyler, I would imagine, and the terrorists are running towards the center. Sonic is really slow though. He's not building any terrorists. This is a massive mistake, and this is going to cost him the game, I think. He can't afford to let both cars go to Freestyler. It's a huge mistake. Don't want to be doing that. Yeah, he's going to take control of both cars. That's going to deny Sonic so much map control, though. Tunnel being built there from Sonic, and that's pretty brave. And actually, it's going to get up as well. I don't think Freestyler has spotted that. But Sonic is probably going to lose all his workers on the left side. That was really poor from Sonic. I don't know why he's not going for the cars. He knows there's cars because of the last one as well. That car has been pretty much wasted. Not sure what it killed, but it's 4 or 5 workers have gone down there, and that's going to be hard to deal with. Workers going to go down here, so everything's not really going Sonic's way so far. He is going to get this tunnel up here, though, which is a bit of a bonus. I'm pretty sure this technical has to be empty. I think 2 RPGs are in there at least. Rebel is going to be taken out for Freestyler. Hijacker has been built. And technical RPG drop off outside of the barracks, and this hijacker, actually, I think Freestyler has seen it, the way he's kind of run back there. But this actually, the hijacker could actually change the course of this engagement. The hijacker is going to be run over. That's really poor from Sonic again, and the technical for him is going to get picked off as well. And most of the RPGs, I imagine, are going to go down. Actually, RPGs mostly survive. But I can't see Freestyler. Look at that. How poor is that? He's not rebuilt any of his workers. He's only collecting on 1 supply. Freestyler is just dominating him here. Sonic is a little bit out of his depth of the field in these games. He's faltering when it matters the most. He really needs to be winning this, but he's not collecting on 1 supply. His workers on the other supply are going to go down as well. He now has no workers collecting at all, and he's only got $400 Toxin Tractor has been produced and he's got 3 technicals. Freestyler's going to be surprised that over here he's got no workers at all. Oh, it's really, really poor from Sonic. He's getting absolutely wrecked this game, I think. Worker is pretty close to Freestyler's unsafe. Toxin Tractor is going to clear this out on the right side. Freestyler's already on Scorps though. But this still not any workers. This is really, really bad from Sonic. Saboteur being used there on the War Factory, pretty nice, disabled. But I still think Sonic is losing. Freestyler's already on the 3rd supply. Oh, some workers going to go down there. Actually, all of the workers, and the War Factory's taking heavy damage from the RPGs. But Sonic's only collecting with 2 workers over here, and that makes all the difference now because it's just a money game. Freestyler's going to be massively ahead in terms of money once he just builds all of them workers. So actually, it's no workers over here as well. I think that technical there has killed the workers on that side. The oil is coming, going to be captured now from Freestyler. Freestyler could even make a 4th supply over here when he's got the money. Freestyler just needs to kind of defend this little bit now, and then he just needs to push out, and he's probably won. Sam Wellinier says, who is the best player of all time? The best player of all time has to probably be Xcal, I would say. Because Size, you could probably say, is the 2nd best of all time, but Xcal, I'm pretty sure, out of all time, has a positive score against Size. When Xcal did make a comeback, though, then Size was beating him pretty convincingly as well. But out of all time, then Xcal is probably the best. Sonic GG's, he says good luck in the next games, and Freestyler GG's, and Freestyler's going to take it. It's going to go up 4-2, so he goes through to the next round. It was a best of 7, so first to win 4, and Freestyler does it. A little bit shaky from him. It wasn't 100% convincing wins, but he gets the win regardless. 4-2, very nice.